Okay, so we're back on the officer side of engine 1. We're over the wheel again. We're going to look at the compartment. Okay, we've got another tool compartment. We have at the top a flathead axe, in the middle a Halligan, and at the bottom a pig. You guys are familiar with the Halligan and pig already. Let's talk about the axe real quick. The axe, being flathead, up top there's no pick, so it's a flathead axe. But it's also got the normal axe function. So this would be a striking tool and a cutting tool. Coming over here, tucked away on the side, is something that's called a K tool. And I'll show you the K tool. If you notice, it's the shape of a K. And then also on the back side, it's got a gap. That piece of metal and that gap is for you to put your Halligan bar into on the adze end, and you can pry off of you can use this to pry. Typical setup where you would use this is a commercial storefront on a glass door. You'd put the K over the locking cylinder and then use the Halligan bar to pry the cylinder off the door. But just because you got the lock out of the way doesn't mean the door is completely unlocked. You're going to take one of these items called a shove knife, and you're going to use this to roll the lock open. There are different variations of a shove knife. This one with the yellow handle is for residential doors. And then this last item is a square head hex key, and we use this for resetting the emergency panic bars on commercial buildings. We'll go into a lot more detail on how to specifically use this equipment in another video. Okay, there are more tools tucked away. You twist this handle, you'll open it, and it does lock back. You'll hear it lock. Okay, so what we have here is a sledgehammer, also a striking tool. You can use that with the Halligan bar also. Okay, in the middle, we have a water valve shutoff key. As you can see, it's got a slot. At a residential or commercial structure fire, if you need to turn the city water off to the structure, you can use this. And then at the very top, we have a pickhead axe. And a pickhead axe obviously has the pick and then the blade for cutting, and this will be considered a striking tool. And that is a very brief and basic overview of the wheel compartment on the engineer side of engine 1. Finally, to close this, you just lift up on this handle. The door will swing. Close it. Make sure that it's locked all the way. And when you're done, you can close the compartment.